Hey, beautiful souls, beautiful sunshine here with the R Holistic Killer, aka Sonia B. I am back with a quick prophetic message that I received this morning, and I'm going to be very brief about it. The message that I received this morning it came in a form of, I saw as if uh, the place, it seemed like we were outside, and it's like some people were like, okay, so there was like, it was like a hill kind of like, but just imagine a hill that's kind of slanted. So there was a bunch of people who were down, and what I'm getting right now is like spirit is kind of bringing to my attention, like down in the depths, um down in the depths, whatever that means to you. So um follow along with me, just try to listen to me till the end because I'm trying to explain it the best way I know how. So imagine being on like a slanted hill, and there's these people just kind of standing around, again down in like the depths, almost kind of like if you think about a valley, the hills and the valleys, but there's people down like in the valley or whatever. So anyway, I got that, kind of got the feeling like there was somebody who was up at the top of the hill, letting everybody know who was down at the bottom of the hill, in a sense, that were kind of just doing their own thing. One person was kind of standing by the mailbox, kind of leaning on it. But again, everybody was just kind of doing their own thing. So one person was kind of up at the top of the hill. I couldn't really see them, but I kind of got a feeling like it was this energy that was there. And basically, the message that they sent or was telling the people who were down at the bottom of the depths of whatever that may be, again, for you, just imagine like being at the bottom of a valley where there's somebody up at the top who can see over on the other side. So anyway, the people down at the bottom of the hill couldn't see what was on the other side, but there was this particular energy, and I heard them saying something like, yeah, that's Whitney Houston. And then I heard somebody saying that that's not Whitney Houston, that's a fake Whitney Houston. So I say all that to say, the message that I got that was coming through with that is some of you guys have been like, okay, that's not the end of the dream. So let me finish. So not only did somebody yell out that's a fake Whitney Houston, and may her soul rest in peace, that was basically an imposter, or basically saying that was a fake. Anyway, so with that being said, and then after that, somebody came, like as if it was like a male person's coming. It was kind of like a male person was coming to deliver mail, but they weren't dressed in a male person's uniform. But in other words, they was coming distributing checks. And I got the checks that it was like money, in a sense, like that's what was being delivered to the people. Like people was expecting, it's almost like um it's almost like the person came and saying that they was coming to deliver basically blessings, in a sense, but it came in I'm saying blessings, but it came in a form as if they was coming to deliver checks. So anyway, so there was one person in particular that kind of stood out, and basically it came in a form as if they said, well, they kind of got this feeling like, I'm not going to receive a check, in a sense. So, and then when they realized, like, it's like the person was passing out checks, because it's almost like they received a check, but they didn't receive a check. So I don't know if it was like they were going to receive a check, but because they doubted themselves, they end up not receiving a check. And I remember them saying in the end, like, oh, they're such a hater, referring to the person who was passing out the checks. But it wasn't that they were being a hater, because again, they was coming bringing the blessings. So anyway, with that being said, the information that came to me was basically the person who had yelled out, basically, that's a fake Whitney Houston, or whatever the case may be. So I say all that to say, thank you, Spirit. I say all that to say that some of you guys have been having some people in your life who have been fake around you. And I've talked about this before, and I'm just going to leave it at that, because it's up to you to determine. And with determining that and listening to your own self in the process, and not listening to other people outside of yourself, especially these group of peoples that you've been, whoever, in whatever shape or form that it comes in, whoever you've been getting your advice from, in like your little social settings, in a sense, It's almost like God is rewarding those people who are able to see through the illusions, in other words. So in other words, like, these people have been a part of your group for some time now, and it's almost like God is saying that he's here to deliver these checks, in a sense, like, for those people who are able to see the truth. So I say all that to say, it's almost like you got some of you guys are finding yourself going through a spiritual lesson in order to be able to wing out what is for you and what is not for you, what is for your highest good and what's not for your highest good. And in other words, and with doing so, being able to see past the illusion that you will be rewarded for it in the end. So that's all the message that I have. And be careful, because spirit, thank you, spirit just letting me know now, the individual who was standing up at the top of the hill who was yelling out that's Whitney Houston and basically deceiving the people. It's up to you to understand that, because I get the feeling like spirits, I kind of get the feeling like spirit's trying to let me know, like, this is a person that you guys kind of look up to. So, and when I say look up to, I'm talking about people who, again, are part of your social circle, who are part of your social groups, people that you communicate with, whether on a regular basis, and, all that other stuff. Take it how it resonates. But anyway, it's somebody obviously that you kind of look up to, because with this person standing up at the top of the hill yelling out that's Whitney Houston, and most of the people were standing down at the bottom of the hill, they wasn't able to see over the hill. So just lets me know that basically these people were kind of going off just what this person was saying and not necessarily seeing for themselves. But I did see, as I said before, that some are able to, there will be some who will be able to, not be able to, there will be some who will be able to see the past the illusions. Because like I said, when I heard the individual say that's not Whitney Houston, that's a fake Whitney Houston, because it's almost like when that part came up in a dream, it came to me like, that's not Whitney Houston, because Whitney Houston has passed on, in other words. So that's how it came to me. But anyway, so with all that being said, I wish you all much love, much light. I hope that information was helpful. That's how it was given to me, so I'm giving it to you how it was given to me. But I wish you all much luck and much light on your spiritual journey while you're while you're trying to weed out the weeds from the tares, if that makes sense. Kind of like what God does anyway. So anyway, but I wish you all much love, much light, and remember to always stay blessed and keep God first and foremost in your life. And I say peace and blessings until the next time. Much love. Bye.